And we're back here from Northside as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. We've got the under-18 boys grand final game. And tippity-whippity-boo, we are underway. Eastside Rams in blue take on the Sparks, and we're going straight upstairs. Well, the Sparks with a nice finish up and under by Elijah Atsui. One won't drop for the Rams. A little bit short in the end. I believe Seth Clavel. Baseline, it's to the elbow, it's in again. 4 points for Sparks, all for Otsui.
You could say he's been the spark to start this game. Otsui, a nice layup and then a nice mid-range jump shot as well. We are the pun central here today, Mal.
I love that you've spent, how long have we been commentating for? Like last 3 years off and on?
Probably.
And you've spent the entire time berating me for my puns, and now all of a sudden you've steered into it. Otsui can't get that one to go though. And I'm here for it. Let's do it. Let's go. It's going to be Sparks' ball.
Yeah, a bit unlucky would have been his ball if he let it go out of bounds, but decided to have a crack at it after the rejection, and Sparkzone hoops get it back. A lot of Toowoomba talents in this Sparkzone group. We've seen Samuel Gu as well. We've seen James Nugent coming off the bench a fair bit. So a lot of talent in this Sparkzone hoops team.
Very much a misconnect there, and Rams come away with it. 3 balls up, and that one's going to drop.
It's a nice sort of step to his right, which is normally uncomfortable for a shooter. But he gets it to go. I'm assuming that's the player without a number on our sheet in Seth Clavel.
Yep, I believe so. As Morgan Brown knocks down that one.
If not, send us an email. Call in, phone a friend, let us know.
Trying to work inside. That one can't drop. Murphy comes down with it quick. Oh, nice behind the back pass. Oh, great pass ahead. Sparks. A little bit of a run here early.
Nice back cut.
Inside. I get the feeling we're going to see a few of these today. Tipped by Clavel. 3 ball is up in front of his own bench. Tipped back to him. That's going to be off.
Yeah, considering the length, sorry Mal, considering the length on the floor, I don't think many of those passes over the head through the middle of the keyway are going to get through without getting a deflection.
Murphy, nice, goes all the way. Wanted a foul. The referee seems unfazed.
Yeah, I've got my, I'll say one thing about the DJ. Tunes have been amazing so far, and as we see Samuel Gu knock down a jump shot there, and Sparkzone call a timeout. A lot of energy coming out of the Sparkzone bench as well now. But this is the first double up I've heard.
Oh, there we go. First double up on the songs. Oh, come on, DJ. All right.
Check yourself.
Sparkzone. 11 points. Eastside Rams relatively quiet in the first 4 minutes of action with just 3. But it's been energetic, to say the least, the start to this under-18 boys grand final game.
Yeah, a lot of spark to start this one, Mal, and a lot of hoops as well. Not a lot of zone, though. Both teams playing man, but Sparkzone been too good so far in this, and they're attacking the rim. They hit some nice jump shots as well, and probably had a little bit more focus on the defensive end than the Rams have had so far.
All right, here we go.
That was 3 in 1 possession there now.
I was counting, don't worry. Rams looking for options. A whole lot opening up. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Comes back with Sparks. Murphy behind the back flip to Brown. Inside to Gu. He hasn't swatted away. No call. And that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Jed Sparksman.
Yeah, nice step there from Ajit. Just that elongated step. Mal back into the defender. Gets the contact as well, and nice chance to sort of stop the momentum from Sparkzone.
Misses on the first, a little long. Off to the right, see if he can make the adjustment. And does so. 5:22 here left in the first quarter. And so Rams still just on the 4 points. And Sparks 11. Brown. Sparksman at the top now. Gets it in the air. Pass wasn't the answer. Brown does a good job hustling on defense. Tough to go. His defenders in the air. And a flat finish, but can't argue with the result.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward finish. Got two defenders up in the air, but still able to get it to go. Sengogu again being a really impressive player across the last 3 or 4 years in the junior grades here, Mal, and good to see him continuing to play, and I'm sure we'll make the step up to the senior competitions here in Southeast Queensland, and hopefully we see him in an NBL 1 team or something like that very soon.
As Nugent now brings it over for Sparks. Through the hands. Oh, has it tipped away. 3 ball is up and good. Excuse me, for Ezekiel O'Connell. Sparkzone hoops, stretching that out now to 16-4. The Rams. On the top of the backboard might have been. Toro. Going to be pinged. Doesn't like it.
Look at the passion in this one, Mal. It's the first one we've seen. It's got a little bit of fire in it. Love to see it. O'Connell draws the charge, and he's given some to the Eastside Rams fans, not fan, in the crowd as well. I mean, both apply really.
Brown. We're at the top now. Back to Brown. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Sweet. Well, that's going to hit the blue upright, so that's going to be waved away. It's going to be Rams ball.
Yeah, perfect way to answer for Rams as well. A great defensive possession. I don't think Sparkzone really stepped inside the 3-point line that whole 24 seconds, so they get the shot clock violation and a chance to eat into this 12-point lead.
Carlos Toro. Garang now. Over half. He looks to try and get downhill using that screen as quickly as he can. Suway comes away. Sparks. Good. That's from Nugent. O'Connell, 3 balls up. This is that one to the left. Toro comes down with the rebound once more. The hands. And under. Oh, very nice finish there from Garang.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Need to get more stops, get out in transition, use their athleticism. As we see Sparkzone hoops call a timeout. Much like the first game we had today, Mal, it's a quick timeout after you had the momentum. One bucket goes against you, and want to make sure they don't build any momentum here. So even though Eastside Rams have been better the last minute or so, it's been all Sparkzone hoops early in this contest, Mal.
Yeah, look, certainly has. What do you want to see out of Rams here in this first quarter after this timeout?
Try and push the pace a little bit. I think they've tried to slow it down a little bit too much and go ISO ball with 5 defenders in front of them on the offensive end. I think they really need to up the pressure a bit defensively, maybe, and then try and get out in transition and try and get easy scores that way, because they've shown they have the ability to finish and get to the free throw line, but pretty hard to do that if you're playing half-court basketball all the time.
All right, O'Connell is just off to the sideline. we go. He'll chuck it back in, get it back underway. In the hands of Nugent. Through the hands, back to O'Connell. Corner free ball will not drop. Dior. Kicks it all the way through. Toro, corner ball. O'Connell was right there. Dreamer. One way, then the other. Tries to leave it for a teammate and does. Rock is going to be fouled and head to the free throw line.
Some of his teammates seeing the funny side of that fall over, but a good pass there from Dreamer as well. A nice right to left crossover. Drew the rim protector and found his teammate going to the basket. Some nice plays there from Sparkzone Hoops.
Oop. Reset and we're off again. Miss on the second. Wang charges his way in. It's his defender in the air and O'Connell. O'Connell just had nowhere to go but down all over the arms.
Oh, they call it travel.
No, he's called a travel first. Yep, my apologies. Not a foul, travel. Right. Last 10 seconds now into the first quarter. Yep. Through the hands, back to Nigarima. Short. And that will bring the first quarter to an end. And could not get that one to go in the end, but that's going to be 16 points for Spark. Eastside Rams on 6, 10 points back. Right, strong start from Sparkzone. Eastside just still not bringing it.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I just think their energy's probably been a little bit down. I think they look good when they play in pace. I think they've probably done it for 2 possessions this whole game. So need to increase the pressure a little bit defensively. We've seen when they've done that, they've been able to get 1 or 2 shot clock violations, but they need to be able to maintain that and try and increase the tempo of this game, because in the half court, Sparkzone Hoops have been too good. In the half court, down the other end, the Rams have been too ISO heavy. If you're going to play that way, it needs to be at pace so there's not 5 defenders in front of you. So would love to see Eastside Rams play that sort of hectic style, get up and down a bit, pressure, use your length. Even if they make Sparkzone Hoops, you go down the other end, try and get a score within the first 8 seconds of the shot clock.
Right, a 10 gets us underway. Rang now. Toro. Looking for some space, eventually puts up the 3 ball. And it spins down through the hoop. Huh? 3 ball, hits up. Okay. Rock, he'll head back to the free throw line for his second trip.
Yeah, what a rebound there for a Rock. Just climbed above everyone else, gets above the rim. Offensive rebound, another chance to go to the free throw line. He missed both before. Needs to be able to capitalise on his own efforts.
That's 3 in a row there in the miss column. Make that 4. Murphy cleans up and gets the 2 points.
Murphy's Law there, mate. If you put in the effort, it'll fall in front of your hands. He gets the putback there.
Oh, diving all over it.
Bodies everywhere, Mal.
Referee's just going to let him play on. Toro's going to end up with it for the Rams down the other end. He's going to lose it, and that's going to be Sparks' ball once more. Sparks ball side. And then Nugent instantly has it taken away. Oh, goes upstairs and gets thrown down. Gig Rang throwing that one down for the Rams.
Too lackadaisical with the ball on the out of bounds play. And then Eastside Rams able to get the steal, go down the other end with a highlight play. Might create a bit of energy for him, Mal.
Hope so. This is the grand final. Everything's to play for. Murphy. Nugent. Bazan. It's a little bit of space, puts it up, and that'll drop.
Yeah, just good balance there. Low center of gravity, absorbs the contact, and then gets over the top for the 2 points.
He's going to lose that one. The referee's going to say it was tipped. Rock is going to go over and just have a quiet word and question it. Dior. Well, the Rams will get this one away in just a moment. Thrown out the top. Nugent going all over him. His life difficult. Almost had it, did Nugent. His left off the glass, and that one is going to drop. Ajith back the other way quickly. Oh, big finish. That's away.
That was very nice. No, it was very nice. Very unexpected.
Out of nowhere, and that's what these under 18 boys can show off as the absolute hops. Brown comes off Brown's legs and then straight back into Toro. Toro and Nugent having a little bit of pushy-shovey as they head back up the court.
Who's the young fella at the end of the bench too, Mal? He's up doing the fist bumps and everything with the team. Great to see. Little mascot.
Yeah, it's...
Little Spark.
Yeah, he's not the biggest Spark, but I'm sure he's a bright one. That's away. Going to go to work. Nugent, a good job getting up in the air. Defensively. He lost out of bounds once more. That's going to be Sparks. Again, Seth Clavell. 5:49 here left in the first half of action. It's by the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. Yeah. Into Murphy. Mid range, won't go. Jeff comes away with it. It's been dangerous. Can't get that one to go that time. He's been able to slice his way through those defenders at will at different times. Not that time. Nugent. Good. Through the hands. Sui. Into the chest. Gets himself some space and finishes off the glass.
There was about 4 too small signs from the bench on that occasion, including the coach, Mal.
Including the coach. Look out, Tiger. It's downhill all the way and finishes on the other side to Seth Clavell.
Yeah, nice finish going to his right. Rams just staying in this one. Sparkzone really threatening to run away with it in this first half.
Yeah. This is the goose screen. It's Murphy. Nugent. Matsui. 3 balls up, and it's good. 4:21 now left in the first half.
I think I remember him missing one shot now. I think he's made all his baskets apart from then. Spent a lot of time on the bench after that start in the first quarter, but just been sensational here for Sparkzone.
Nugent almost loses it out of bounds. Retracks it back down. Matsui. Through the hands. Murphy, and that's going to splash for 3. And we've got a timeout, and Sparks fly away from their bench, trying to give energy to their team. I don't think they really need it at the moment. Everything's going their way as we've got a timeout. 15 points is the margin. Eastside Rams on 15, Sparkzone on 30.
Yeah, really good defense, good ball movement. I think that ball is really popping on the offensive end for Sparkzone. I think even Otasui had that contested 3 he could have taken after knocking down the last couple, turned it down, and then it went driving kick, extra kick to the corner for a 3-point shot from Murphy. So again, I said it in the last game, when the ball's flying around like that and it has energy behind it, really hard to stop. And then offensively, everyone just feels confident. Non-shooters start to knock down shots. Everyone starts to get going. Going to be really hard for the Rams to try and battle back from this one.
And they will have to do. They're down by 15 now as we head into the last few minutes of first half action. Sparks with all the energy. And here come the Rams as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. And here from the home of the Northside Wizards, Northside Indoor Sports Centre. Now back underway, Rams have it. Rang brings her over half. Savell. Try now. Waits for the screen, goes away from it. Sparksman's right there. And ended up having that blocked by Samuel Gu. Around now. Toro on him. And the physicality in this one now. Gu. Kicks down to Sparksman in the corner. Yes. He loses that one. Bit of contact there, no call. Murphy comes away with it now. Leaves it behind. Sparksman to Gu. Free ball from him. Shorts it. Lavelle for the Rams. Toro. Timo Cruz style. Pulled up into the three. Doesn't drop. Tracked down by the Rams though. Goes baseline. Kicks it back out for the reset. 14 seconds on the shot clock. It's up, will not go. Tracks down his own, and that one will for Lemma Jeff.
And I think Sparkzone calling a timeout here again. Not too happy after that one possession. Maybe he's angry with the multiple offensive rebounds. Not sure. I think their ball movement's been good still down that end, but we're going to try and make sure his team stays on top, especially heading into the halftime break. And probably the next step for Samuel Gu Mao is just improving that three-point shot. Probably, at the moment, if I could say something to him, probably takes it too far behind his head to sort of develop any type of arc and consistent accuracy with it. So, such a talented player, and we've seen him across different levels of basketball have such an impact with his length, athleticism, work ethic and that, but that's the next step in his game. If he can add that, he'll be a danger going forward in the senior competition as well.
Oh, for sure. A big man who can shoot with a consistent three ball. Yikes. And Sparks. Here we go, we're back at it. 13 points is the margin. Sparkzone on 30. Eastside Rams on 17. Two is up. So Sparksman doesn't drop. Ooh, lands awkwardly on the rope there. That one's going to be tipped. Right, going to remain Rams ball. Gets it into Toro. And through the hands. Ajith. Right at his teammate. Gets it up, gets it to go anyway.
Nice finish. He's probably the one that needs to be a bit more aggressive and try and take things upon himself a little bit for the Eastside Rams. Down 11 points. He looks like he's got the talent offensively to really bring him back.
That one inside. That one won't go. York dribbles all the way through. He's going to get it to go and get an extra free throw for his trouble as well.
First sign of some life from the Eastside Rams bench as well. Bit of energy, bit of flexing going on.
Bit of noise. I like it.
Nice finish there from Atem Mabior as well. And then Samuel Gill on that occasion, especially with his prowess defensively, just needed to meet him at the top rather than bring his hands down the bottom, which causes the foul in this three-point play. Two-point play.
Attempted to a three-point play. All right, Sparks bring it up. We're just under 45 seconds left here before half-time. Murphy out the top. This is blue screen. Murphy, long two, and that one's going to drop. Lavelle looks to get downhill. Does a good job of just staying in front. Well, eventually comes to the other side. Gets away with it. Ahead to Sparksman. Free ball for Murphy. It's up. It's long though.
Had Goo for a dunk underneath the basket too, run the lanes.
It's tipped away by Goo. Coming back the other way quickly. It's going to go straight up from Sparksman. It does, but it won't go. And that is going to take us to halftime. Here as part of the Under-18 Boys Grand Final. The AAU Spring Madness National Champs. 21 points for Eastside Rams. They were closing quickly to finish out the half. Sparkzone with 32. We're going to step away momentarily and be right back with some second half action. Brought to you, of course, by Stream Team AU. And we're straight back at it as Murphy tries to kick it in. Oh! That's the way! That's the way to do it. Starting the second half strong here for Sparkzone Hoops.
What a play from Murphy. Almost like a trick play off the line out in the Bledisloe Cup now.
Showing your rugby backgrounds. Oh, the big fella gets it to go off the glass. Oh, that's Garang. And here we go. With a nice calmer start to the second half. As we're back here for the Under-18 Boys Grand Final as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. Sparkzone take on Eastside Rams. And free ball. Looked perfect out of the hands and it drops.
Yeah, they keep going back to that sort of elevator play and then the middle on ball, and they've got some good shots out of it. Then Grima thought the defender was going to close out. He sort of hedged in between, took that sort of separation dribble and knocked it down.
Felix ahead. It's Nagu. A reset there. Grima. Got a foul there on Ajay Garang. Looked like he might have fallen on the ball a little bit there, but giving the bench the thumbs up and shake it off.
It's Nicki Minaj playing at the moment, Mal, not Taylor Swift.
Well, if you're going to take on the Swifties, that's all you, mate. Matsui. Oh, we've got a foul inside. That's going to be on Murphy. Charge according to the referee. The outcome's going to be the same. It's going to be Rams' ball, but...
If the Rams, I'm not sure you wanted that foul. You were sort of gone in transition a little bit, so... Yeah. You take it though, I suppose. I don't know what my follow-up point was going to be, but...
And we're back at it with the Rams. Toro slowly bringing over. O'Connell, a bit of a pest on the defensive end. Continues to be. Well, 3 balls up, and that one drops for Seth Clavel.
Again, had a couple. It's a really sort of cruisy, sort of hezzy dribble and step to the right. Again, that's normally pretty uncomfortable for a right-handed shooter. I think that's his 3rd today, so unorthodox, but he's knocking him down.
O'Connell goes baseline, kicks it around to Goo. Thought about it. Defenders were too close. Murph tries to shoot it inside, ends up in the hands of Toro. O'Connell turns on the Jets defensively. It's going to be Sparks' ball. Ball in the back of the O'Connell defensive hustle.
Sparkzone coach is as close to being involved in the game as I've ever seen a coach. He's almost on the court after that turnover and very energetic coming from the sidelines.
And you've seen some coaches.
I have seen, including one in particular, Mal, which I think we both know we're talking about. Probably didn't coach this last year in the NBL 1 North. The previous year he did.
Kicks ahead. Has 2 points once more for Ajir Garang. They're going to throw it back in here for baseline. And we're back to it. Sparkzone, 11-point lead. That's all that's left of the earlier 15-point lead. Most of it's intact. Off the glass. Rima can't get that one to go. So Rams appear to be lifting. Lavelle, that one won't drop for him though. Murphy comes down with it. Come up. Ball. It's going to hit the upright. Good. Instantly going to be subbed out. We've got a bit of a lineup change coming. No, Goo's going to stay. 3 subs checking in there. Nugent, Rock. And checking in. This way. Lavell's going to pick up the foul. Doesn't like it.
Yeah, Nugent just pressuring him, coming off those screens there and presented his chest a little bit. Nugent probably got away with the hands around the body a little bit, but pretty obvious foul there. When you do that in front of the ref, Mal, more often than not it's the retaliator that gets caught, and as you see, Sparkzone get a travel call there, but it's probably one of the most frustrating things in basketball. More than often than not, it's the retaliator, and you always try and stake your claim, but it's what was in front of the ref at the time.
Rock picks up the travel. Here's Rams the ball again. Lavelle back at the top. O'Connell trying to stay connected. Stays in the lane. And that's going to be a Rams ball once more from the baseline. Dior kicks it in. Oh, nice finish through the paint by Garang.
Those long steps, Mal, the left foot first, and then gets his right foot. I think he went from outside the keyway almost to the middle of the charge circle. And nice finish there.
Oh, nice defensive takeaway. He's going to head upstairs for the slam. One hand. Drops the rock, does Leonard Jeff.
Yeah, thought we were going to get a contest there from a rock as well, but opted against it. Didn't want to get caught on that Kodak moment there, Mal.
Which, hey, I'm always... Oh, this Goo knocks that one down. I think of that as a little bit differently to some kids these days. No one wants to be on the post, and it's like, you're still on a poster. Like, you're still there. Yes, you might not be throwing it down, but you're on the poster. Play some defense. Get in front. Try. As O'Connell has been doing nothing but try on the defensive end. Oh, big man finish inside that time. A rock wanted it. It was Garang. Kept going to the basket.
Did he make that?
He did, but there was already a foul called.
But he did make it afterwards.
Yeah.
That was nice.
It was. Sadly, not technically a highlight, but
I would almost,
the footage exists.
If I was a ref, I would almost cancel the foul before and say play on advantage like you do in the AFL.
Yes, but you come from a coaching background where you and the referees see literally the opposite position. This is that one. Get through the hands. Bell now. It's in the air. Gets it up. Can't get it to go though. Oh, it's going to be over the back. So Fumba.
Yeah, I don't know if you can argue that one when you probably had a hold of arms with two of your hands. I think it might be a bit obvious.
Yeah, and I think you'd probably take away the word probably. And Sparkzone have it. Minute 49 left in the third quarter. 10-point lead though. 3 balls up. That one's short. Brown. Rock. He's going to head to the free throw line for a couple. Hasn't had any luck there so far today. Hopefully he can turn that round for Sparkzone on this trip. Can't get any rhythm from the free throw line of Rock.
Sunday afternoon nightclub in the house there, Mel.
Go! The dunny roll to finish. As we see a timeout here from the Eastside Rams. Eastside Rams, 30 points, 12 points ahead. Sparkzone on 42. Mate, things are getting tight-ish. Tighter here. It's Eastside Rams keep sort of coming, but Sparkzone almost seem as if they've got a little bit left in the tank.
Yeah, for sure. I think their defense has sort of dropped a little bit. I think Eastside Rams have been a little bit more aggressive towards the basket, which is good to see. I think they've had pushed the pace a little bit more. They've let a couple of finishers go begging a little bit, but I'd still like them to see off a make or miss, try and get out more in transition. They look really good when they're attacking the basket, using their length and athleticism with the Euro steps and different things like that. But on the defensive end, they need to try and keep Samuel Gu off the offensive glass, because it seems like every time they do a good job defensively, he's the one that sort of rescues the possession there for Sparkzone.
Jerome, quick 1-2, gets it back, 3 balls up. That one's going to be long. A rock. He almost lost it, retracked it down, gets himself into the paint. Defender though, does a good job of stopping and then slips. Looks like a rock might have put out an arm or a leg there. He's picked himself an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a trip there, unfortunately. I think it was more of a sort of instinctive reaction than anything with too much malice, but gets called for the unsportsmanlike foul. Really golden opportunity here for Rams to try and knock 2 down, misses the first, but I would have got to the foul line a little bit quicker, so you could have tried and get one more shot before the 3-quarter time break.
Nabior misses both, sadly, for Eastside Rams, as that brings us to the end of third quarter. Fourth quarter action not too far ahead as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. We've got the Under-18 Boys Grand Final going ahead here in front of us, and mate, Sparkzone's in the box seat coming into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, for sure, and all lies in the first sort of 2 minutes. They're the critical moments of this fourth quarter. Eastside Rams need to try and make a run in those first 2 minutes, try and slow Sparkzone down, especially Samuel Gu. Like I said, their offense has probably drifted a little bit compared to the first half, but as I mentioned, Samuel Gu has still rescued some possessions for him with some offensive rebounds. So with their length the Eastside Rams have, they need to be able to close him down. They've been better defensively, limited him to one possession, and try and go down the other end. Try and put a little bit more pressure on the basket. Like I said, they've had a couple of players being really good attacking the basket. Need to keep that up, that pressure up for the whole 10 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's see that, as you say, the first 2 minutes are crucial. Let's see what we get. It's going to be Sparks ball, Rams ball to start. So you've got an opportunity to strike back straight away. First possession will be theirs. Nabior Gets it in just to Ajith. He goes to work straight away. He's going to be fouled and head to the free throw line as his teammates pick him up off the floor.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's the answer for him. Try and put away running sets and that. I don't think they look too good when they slow down and get too structured. I think they look good when they quick ball movement, attack the basket, either drive and kick, attack the basket, or get to the foul line. That's when they've looked much better for the Eastside Rams offensively.
First one gets knocked down by Lamajith. Second one's long. Tracked down by Murphy and kicked straight ahead to Brown. Murphy out. Nugent, 1-2. Flat drops.
A tough shot, that mid-ranger from the short corner. Two defenders around him, but now Eastside Rams answer within 3 or 4 seconds. That's what I said they needed, Mal.
Sure did. And they're getting straight to it. 11 points is currently the lead for Sparkzone. Yeah, Nugent now. And we've got a foul. And that one's going to be on Garang for the Rams.
I think the defense did too much wrong, Mal. They probably just had their hands out. Their chest position was good, but you keep those hands out wide or up high and let them hit your chest. So I'll just silly with it.
Oh, has it swatted away by Garang.
Just recovers so quickly.
Murphy on the baseline now. Oh, tried to go too early. He's been handed a lifeline there by the referee. We'll reset now and we'll go again. Straight in. Brown, 2 points for Sparkzone.
Yeah, that is way too easy. Falling asleep on the baseline out of bounds by the Rams defense. But again, answering back in a couple of seconds, Mal.
Lamajeth, he's been on fire in big chunks of this game. Just hasn't had a heap of support consistently from the Rams. Good, 3 balls up, that one's short. Murphy comes down with it. He's going to travel first. Wiped away, 7 minutes. That'll pretty much be the margin of time left in this game by the time this thing gets inbounded. 11 points is the lead that Sparkzone have. Way. It's up in the air. It's going to go the way of Sparkzone hoops. Much to the chagrin of Atem Nabior. Ball's in. Here we go. Now, out the other way. Murphy on the back. Oh, nice block there by Lamajeth. All right. Leaps one way, puts up the shot. Good. Fires it ahead to Sparksman. Murphy looking to track it down, to slow things down here for Sparks. At least momentarily. Sparksman at the top. Calls for horns. Does it come? Good. 3 balls up, and that splashes. Not a lot of arc, but the result is 3 points for Sparks.
Yeah, big hit. I think that almost puts a bow in it now. 14 points, just over 5 minutes left. Goo almost comes up with a block there, but can't. Not sure what the call is.
They're going to go with in the cylinder, so that'll be 2 points, goaltending.
There is no in the cylinder. You just keep doing this signal up and there.
Just going to keep doing it, right? That's what worked for the referee.
This is not the NBA.
Matsui, it's ahead. Ooh, met upstairs, but that's going to be a foul. And Fomba. Doesn't like it, but it clearly was one. 4:53 now.
Good contester. That's his 5th foul, but I like the effort on the defensive end, just challenging Murphy at top.
Crashes the first. Murphy resets before knocking down the second. Jeff now. Looking for something ahead. Continues. Toro, 3 ball. That one's going to splash.
Need more of those, but you need to get up the floor a bit more defensively. And double digits. 4 minutes left. Need some more possessions in the game now.
Body's flying everywhere. Murphy to Brown. Off the backboard. 2 points.
Yeah, not sure he needed to be that acrobatic. There's no one in the keyway, but we like it.
3 balls up. That one won't drop. Toro working hard inside. The fella can't get it to go. Cleaned up though by Ducarane. We have a timeout. So 3:32 left here in the 4th quarter of action in the under-18 boys grand final. 11 points is the margin. Eastside with it all to do.
Yeah, 100%. 3.5 minutes left. They need to get up the floor a bit more out of this timeout break. Try and put a bit of pressure on Sparkzone, either force them into quick shots or try and get a deflection or a turnover. But if I'm Sparkzone, been pretty good the whole game. I'm getting the ball in the hands of Murphy or Otasui. I think they've been 2 of their main creators offensively, been really good, and then good things have happened when they've done that. So if all else fails, you know you can get just chuck a shot up and Samuel Gill will probably get the offensive rebound. So that's the thing, though. You need to make sure you get a shot up, and you don't want it to be rushed. And you also don't want to turn the ball over in the backcourt. But Rams, I think, still, I know they're in a bit of a 3/4 court press. I'd like to see him get up. It's a bit of a passive one at the moment.
Murphy kicks it upstairs. Tipped in the air. It's going to come away with the Rams, though. Majith got a touch on it. And back with the ball now. 3 ball for Majith. It's going to remain with Rams. Rang was in the vicinity, but Rams fall nevertheless. 3 minutes now. We do have running clock down to the last 3 minutes. Bell splashes 2.
Nice move. 9 points, Mal.
2:52. Clock will stop for all whistles from here on out. Murphy at the top. 3 balls up. That one's long. Comes down in the safe hands of Atem Nabior. Kicks ahead to Toro. It tipped out. The Rams track it down anyway. Tries to go baseline. There's a double team behind. Kicks back. It's going to be short. It's tipped, and that's going to be Sparks' ball.
Sparkzone are playing in the hands of the Rams at the moment. They've taken 2 quick threes. Lucky to get away with the no score there from the Eastside Rams offensively, but need to be a bit more composed these last couple of minutes.
Back in. Murphy, Brown. Sparksman. Brown, nice handoff to Otsue, who has the reverse finish.
Yeah, great driving kick, and Otsui's been great offensively here today. And a foul there, good drive, good quick answer, needed that.
Clavell. He's been trying to bring the energy all day for Rams. Right from the early tip of this game. That one's going to be long on the first. 11 points remains the margin. 44 plays 55. Make that 10 points. Murphy. It's ahead. Finds Sparksman. Thought about the three, then looks back inside for Otsue. Has it swatted away. And going upstairs.
And one.
Solid finish from Garang. As the flex finished to go with it after the foul was called as well.
What a finish, Mel. I think the drive and the contact almost made him turn his body around, had his back to the basket, went over his head, and a nice finish. The three-point play and try and get his team within 7, just under 2 minutes left.
It's amazing what stopping clock can do for a team. And make it 7 points. Another margin. And we have ourselves a timeout here. 1:43 left on here in the fourth quarter of regulation action. 48 points to the Eastside Rams Sparkzone. However, holding on to that lead, but it's down to 7 points, mate.
Yeah, that the Eastside Rams have kind of been playing the last couple of minutes the way they probably should have played the whole game. Sometimes you throw caution to the wind at the end and think, why did we not do that earlier? But they're still well and truly within this game. Only 7 points down, but as I said, we've seen it in the last game as well. As soon as the Rams went to a little bit of extended pressure, it wasn't really too forceful. It was pretty passive, and Sparkzone still got caught into the trap of trying to take quick shots and played in the hands of the Eastside Rams, who have now got themselves back in the game. So need to try and stay calm a little bit, get a good shot against that press, try and get it to the middle flasher, and then work your way from there.
Of course, today's pitch is brought to you by Stream Team AU as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. Coming to you from the home of the Northside Wizards. And we're back at it. Sparkzone have the ball from the side. Sparksman kicks it in, and we're back underway. Brown. Hand off to Murphy, gets himself into the paint, puts it up very quickly. And Rams have it once more with a chance to eat into this 7-point lead. Left behind there by Jith. Sparksman needs to be careful. He's going to be fouled there. Dropped an accidental knee there in the thigh. Nothing deliberate, just a height differential between him and Lemma Jith. As the steal from Toro. And now we've got a 5-point game, and all of a sudden, Sparkzone needs to be real careful. Go. Sparksman now. At the top.
Need to reach.
It's away.
Don't need to reach, you can just play normal defense. The shot clock was about to go down. I think I had about 5 or 6 seconds left. Now you foul and the shot clock's back to 14, it should be. They're going the full 24 at this tournament.
Peter beat Brown. Tips it out of bounds, and that's going to be Rams ball in the end. All right, equation simple, 56.9 seconds. 56.1 seconds. And 5 points is the deficit currently for Rams.
Head down, try and get to the basket. Keep it simple, be aggressive.
Yes, here we go. It's all right, nearly loses that one. Sparking on him defensively.
Leaves him wide open.
Free ball is up and is good. And he gives it to the Rams fans.
Both defenders just left the ball. Knocks down a big three.
2 points is now the lead for Sparks. They're looking a little bit flat now. Matsui.
Don't need a foul. Don't foul.
Looks inside, tips it back out. Good. Free ball is up. It's long. Track down. Rams have a chance. 12 seconds left. It's Clavel. It's inside. Drives in, gets to the basket. It's going to be tipped. He's going to head to the free throw line for 2. Referees are going to have a conference around whether that should be.
Don't think it was, Mel. I think he got on the way up, didn't hit the backboard. Clearly on the way up, that should not count.
The referee's going to have a 3-way conference now. As it currently stands, there's 5.6 seconds left on the clock. They're going to count it. They're going to count it. Eastside Rams will now stretch to 55 points. Sparkzone also on 55 points. Lemajith on the free throw line with 5.6 seconds left here on the game clock.
Make sure you have some transition defense as well. They have no timeouts. Well, they do have one left. So they'll advance the ball. Huge call there, Mal. I thought it was definitely on the way up, but now the Rams with a 1-point lead. A huge free throw there from Majith as well.
Eastside Rams, not that long ago, had a timeout with just over 3 minutes left, and they looked flat. There was no energy from their bench. Now there's energy everywhere in the building for them, and they have a 1-point lead with 5.6 seconds left for Sparkzone to get the ball in and get something up.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to your main creator all game. I think it's been Murphy. He's been good at getting to the basket, either creating for himself or creating for other people. We need to do it quick, though. So one action, get him on the move, trying to go downhill, try and get to the free throw line at least. But you got Asui there who's been great at getting to receiver spots and knocking some shots down. You got Samuel Gill, if you get a shot up, who can try and collect the O-board as well. So you need to try and go as quick as you can.
All right, side ball here for Sparks as part of the under-18 boys grand final. And here we go. Sparksman has the ball. He gets it into Murphy. Screen comes. He goes away from it. Gets himself into the paint. The ball's up. Rattles around the rim and drops. And we're going to have a timeout here. 0.2 left on the clock. Sparkzone have a 1-point lead over Eastside Rams.
Yeah, good simple play there. Went to Murphy. Had the on ball with Samuel Gill in the middle of the floor. Didn't have to use it. He rejected the screen, got downhill, stepped through the help defender. Nice touch too. Just dribbled off the front of the rim. Puts his team up by 1. And the only answer the Eastside Rams can have now is a tip-in or a lob, Mal. Under 0.3 of a second, so it can only be a tip-in, can't be a catch and shoot.
These situations are lots of fun for the scorer's table as well, because things are going to happen very quickly. All right, 0.2. Sparkzone, 1 point. 1 point lead for them. Eastside Rams ball. Referee still conferring with the court controller around what can and can't happen.
A technical foul on the Sparkzone bench, Mal.
Yeah, I saw them signalling earlier, and they've now gone and done that. So that's going to give Rams a chance, a much, much healthier chance than they had just before.
Good on him. I admire them calling that in a tough game. He did overstep the mark a little bit, the Sparkzone Hoops coach, and now his team's got to pay for it. A big free throw here for a Jith. But you also get the ball back as well.
So Lemajith, his team is down by 1 point. Obviously both of these would help immensely. Gets the first. We're all tied up. 0.2 left on the clock. My apologies. There's only one. So we're all tied up. We're going to have a timeout now. Eastside Rams. Just the one technical free throw. It was made, 0.2 on the clock. All tied up. We basically still need the same. It needs to be a tip in.
Yeah, on this situation, if I'm Sparkzone, I've got one person guarding the ball with some length. Don't have your small players on the court. Sit them down. One person guarding the ball, and then the other 4 inside the keyway blocking the lob attempt. I've been beaten on one of these before, actually, when I was coaching the Sunshine Coach Phoenix. QB old man in Southwest. Tyrell Harrison actually beat me. But, yeah, watch out for that. But you only got one option if you're the Rams. But Sparkzone, this must protect the rim and force this into overtime.
All right, here we go. Lots of noise And what an amazing finish we're going to have here to the Under-18 Boys Grand Finals, part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs. And here we go. Toro's going to throw in the ball for Rams. Let's see what can happen. It's up, it's in. It doesn't drop. So we are going to some OT.
We need to call Regan Baker and make sure we get OT as well, mate. But, yeah, what a finish there from the Eastside Rams. I still don't know why on that last play you had defenders following people to the three-point line and that. They can't catch and shoot, but they get the steal. I thought Ajith almost had that, and if the defender went back a little bit further, could have been called for a foul going back into him too. So now we go to overtime, Mal, but it's the Eastside Rams with all the momentum.
All the momentum coming in. Sparkzone, obviously, you know, would have felt like they had this one in the bag. They were out to a 15-point lead early, were able to hold on to it for the majority of the game. But then as the fourth quarter came to an end, Rams just kept coming and coming and coming, and all of a sudden we're in OT as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs, being hosted here by Northside Wizards. And of course, all your pictures brought to you by Stream Team AU. Looks like Spark's about to retake the floor. And we only have a minute back up on the clock, so we're going to have some fast and fiery OT action.
It's almost like Golden Point now.
Pretty much. All right, here we go. Sparkzone. They have the possession arrow, and we'll start with the ball. 1 minute. And it should be fully timed as well, is my understanding, here for the last minute of action. Well, the next minute of action. Let's not write ourselves off from double OT. Oh, has it taken away, retracts it back down.
Score bench need to start the clock.
Number Jeff. Can't get it to go. Sparks. Through the hands. Goo now. Thought about it.
Must be the first team to score, Mel.
Might be. Nugent. And they're going to count that.
So how does it work? Because they're saying no time on the clock. I have no idea what's going on.
Toro brings the ball up over half. Looks to go inside. Up and under, can't get it to go. Murphy dribbles ahead. Now pulls it up. Quarterback in his team. Murphy looks to go to work. No, 3 balls up and down. That's going to drop. And we have, looks like we have a timeout here from the Rams.
We have a timeout and we have no idea what we're doing. Good back-to-back baskets there from Sparkzone Hoops. We saw the drive before and then the three-point hit from Samuel Good. That's his third today. Huge when you can get that much production out of him from the three-point line. And I think down the other end, Rams just forced it a little bit, didn't have anything on, and just created that transition opportunity for Sparkzone. So interesting to see what the Rams can do here out of the timeout.
Very much will be. A Sparkzone already back out on the court. Rams look like they've lost a little bit of that momentum they were taking into OT. And energy looks a little bit flat on the bench. Sparks seem to have refound some of theirs. The Rams have the ball. 5 points as a Sparkzone lead. Toro's going to throw it in from out of bounds. Oh, goes the other way. It's a little bit of space up off the glass, and that's going to be 2 points for Garang.
Yeah, nice movement, and then Sparkzone turn it over as well, Mal.
Literally just throw it away there. So we're back to 3-point game, and Rams back with another chance.
Nice back cut, had a layup there.
Jith. Has it taken away by Murphy. Who has it taken away on the other end? Goes up. Nugent now looking to push ahead. Murphy inside in the paint, off the glass. That's 2 points. That's going to go.
We have no idea what what time they're going to. So we have no idea who's in the box there. Obviously Sparkzone, but
Rams, 3 balls up. That one won't go. Murphy comes down with it. We've got a timeout from Sparkzone. So 5 point is the lead by Sparkzone. And they've on another timeout here in OT. A bit wild and woolly to finish here.
yeah.
Rams looking a little bit more dejected every time one of these timeouts is called, because Sparkzone just keep being able to get it to this 5 point lead. But Rams still have opportunities. Sparks have already shown here in OT that they're they've literally thrown the ball away a couple of times already.
Yeah, but way to battle back with all the momentum going against you. Sometimes it's really hard to get up off the mat and respond to that. They've done a really good job here in the overtime period. They've been the best team by far in this period, but need to lock it away. Like you said, Mel, they've had way too many careless turnovers when the game's on the line. So need to take a bit more care with the ball. Make sure you get a shot up. Make sure you set your transition defense. Don't allow the Rams back in the game like you did towards the end of the fourth.
All right, here we go, Sparks ball. Brown. Calls for the screen. That's where he comes and obliges. Who gives him a secondary one? To Nugent. Looks inside. Matsui. Matsui's going to be fouled. Referees will confer. It's going to be on Tamnior. Matsui's going to head to the free throw line. 5 points is current lead. Sparkzone obviously an opportunity to stretch that a little bit further. Long on the first. That's all right. Second one drops though, and he loves it.
They must have had to go to a certain score, Mel. Must have been like an Elam ending.
Must be. And that is going to wrap us up here as Sparkzone are going to take the victory in the under-18 boys grand final over Eastside Rams. 6 points is the eventual total that they get to. 65 points for Sparkzone. Eastside Rams 6 points back on 59. Mate, bit of a wild and woolly finish to this one.
Yeah, 100%. Great game though. Great spectacle. Sparkzone obviously dominated for most of the game, and then a great comeback from Eastside Rams. And like we spoke about, a great answer there from the Sparkzone Hoots in the overtime to get the win.
And that will wrap up the under-18 boys grand final. We'll be right back with the next game real soon here on Court 1 as part of the AAU Spring Madness National Champs.
Don't mistake it for magic. We've been shooting in the gym. This is target in practice, yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest.